Welcome to another episode of Cooking for Life. Thanks so much for tuning in. And today we have a special guest. This is Kushtafari from Kushites.
We are about to make some vegan dishes today.
Absolutely. And we're making something that I can't even pronounce the name of. What are we making today, Kush?
Jelof Fonio. Fonio is an excellent grain. It's gluten-free, wheat-free. It cooks almost exactly like couscous. So you guys will have a familiarity with it. It's all over West Africa. It's called a lazy man grain. So it grows really, really easy, and it cooks just the same. All right. So we're going to do a Jelof style. I'm going to be serving that with grilled veggies. All right. So that's
love me some grilled veggies.
Definitely.
So I'm not vegan, so please, I'm not pretending here. We want this to be very authentic, but I am plant heavy.
No, and definitely the good thing about this dish is that you can pair it with. Yeah. So we everybody transition or want to a better, healthier lifestyle. It's something that can be paired with whatever you normally eat. All right, so
Absolutely.
We're going to show you exactly how to do this.
And the more veggies in your life, the better off.
Of course. And then our desserts are we're going to do some chocolate chip waffles. We're going to make a special toasted pumpkin seed cream sauce for that. Yeah, so we're going to be starting with our grilled veggies. So we're going to let those marinate, so we start with that first, all right? So here we go. We have some tomatoes.
And Kush said he's mean in the kitchen, so I don't get to help. Okay, imagine?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just watching.
Definitely. All right, guys, so here we go with cuts.
Nice and thick.
Yeah, well, the reason for them to be that thick is because you're going to be grilling, so it's going to be dehydrating while you're grilling. So you want it to still hold or have at least some body for texture.
Absolutely.
All right. Don't throw away these. All right, going to be utilized for your jollof. All right.
It's okay.
Same thing.
Okay. So tell me something. How do people interact with Kushites? Like, what do you guys tell us a little bit about you?
Well, Kushites, we are basically a plant-based company. We have a meal service, we have products, so we have tofu, soy food tofu that we make, we have spelt breads, we have cheesecake. You can reach us. Definitely. We have detox plan, detox programs. We have a wide range of products that you can get from us. To contact us is easy, 375-0642, or you can get us on all social media platforms. Just take out Kushites, all right? We're going to add the email address at the end.
Absolutely, yeah, man. Everything is going to be in the caption down below.
Of course. All right, onions. Many people throw onions aside, but when it's caramelized, it's excellent. Give it that nice sweet flavor, so we're going to add that to the grill as well.
Love onions. Onions are loaded with something called quercetin. And quercetin is actually an amazing antioxidant. Definitely. So many people just see onion as like seasoning. It actually is part of the meal. Like, it's something that you can actually enjoy. So you want to be bringing in lots of onions into your diet.
Definitely, as much greens, as much veggies as possible. All right.
And a variety, like, it's important, especially when you're following a plant-based diet, to have a variety of vegetables, because every vegetable has something different.
All right, definitely, of course. All right, so here we go. We have our veggies sliced and ready. So we're going to just put them to marinate. All right. So first we have our pumpkin seed oil.
Pumpkin seed oil.
All right. So that's a little.
I love the color of this pumpkin seed oil. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, perfect. That's a lot, guys, because we're going to be oiling the flat grill as well. Some dry cilantro. All right. Now, all these seeds you can get here at the live store. Just remember that.
Everything you can get here.
This is one of the ways to get you used to the flavors of food, is getting fresh foods in. All right. So we have the oil, we have the cilantro, and we have some
Himalayan pink salt.
Perfect.
Yum.
All right. Then we'll have some
pepper tree.
It has cayenne and pimento seed, which is excellent for you. So let's try a little of that.
It's very, very, very good seasoning. It doesn't have a lot of preservatives in there.
Yes, I see. It's almost all natural. I'm going to utilize it for the jollof as well, because I definitely love the spice and the pimento that is involved in that. All right, so we're just going to combine that together.
I get to do something?
Oh.
All right. And I love cooking with my hands. I think God gave us the best utensils known to man.
I'm going to add some garlic. There we go.
Nature's antibiotics. Yum.
There we go.
Am I leaving the onions all stuck together like
Yes,
this, or
leave
am I
them
separating
together.
them?
Yes,
Leave them
yes,
together.
yes. What we
Okay.
want to do, we want to keep in as much moisture as possible
Gotcha.
when we're grilling. All right. We're going to set this to marinate, meaning that we want the seasoning to actually go inside the veggies. All right. No matter what you put to marinate, it absorbs the flavors. So we want it to absorb the flavors, so we're going to let it absorb all the flavors. So the end result is going to be much more flavorful.
Awesome. So I'll just put that one side.
All right. So we're going to prep our jollof.
Prepping the jollof. Okay.
Definitely. So our jollof is spicy, flavorful, all spice kind of dishes. So we're going to have a lot of different flavors in that dish that's coming together and they kind of pop. All right. So it's going to be very spicy.
You just did one of my most favorite Jamaican things in the world. I love how when we want to emphasize something, we just say it twice. So it's different, but this one is different.
Different flavors.
Right?
All right. It's a heavy tomato dish, so we're going to have some tomatoes going to cut fine.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Be careful of your fingers. This man is a professional.
All right.
You cut slowly, okay?
Yeah, we're going to definitely cut slow.
You guys cut slowly.
All right. Remember, guys, that the cutting technique, if you want to make your food kind of react to your cutting technique is very important. It will tell how the end result is, texture, taste, and look. All right. So we're going to use tomatoes as seasoning and also as garnish in the dish.
Okay.
So some will cut small as these. So I'll take it slow for you guys.
And I'm loving how you did not throw away the ends. Like so many people toss the ends of their tomatoes, but we're just cutting up everything.
We're using
here.
everything.
Love it.
Everything.
Zero waste.
Then we'll do the large ones now. All right. So we'll do large cubes.
So tomatoes are very high in lycopene. Tomatoes are high in vitamin C. Very good for you.
And the way we're going to do it is to increase the sweetness in the tomato. Again, we like, spice and sweet is a big thing in Jamaica, so
yeah,
we really incorporate those in most of our dishes. All right. So now we're going to some more pungent flavors. All right. So we're in onions. All right, a little fast, but you want to cut these as fine as possible. Onion are excellent, but whenever you're trying to get it incorporated in other dishes or other flavors, get it as small as possible. All right.
Also, that way the children don't pick it out.
Exactly.
When it's small and cut up, small and it cook out, then the kids will get all the benefits of it. And that's something that I'm always trying to do is hide more vegetables in my dishes so that my children eat their vegetables.
Exactly.
Something about knowing that they're eating their vegetables just makes them not want to do it.
All right, so we have our onions, we have tomatoes, and we're going to do bell peppers. Now we want to have a rich, vibrant red color, so we're going to use a lot of red colorings. All right.
When I'm doing my curries, I will steam carrots, blend it out with coconut milk, and add it into the curry.
And then you get that rich.
That way my children don't know that they're eating their carrots. Same thing with the bell peppers. When we're making homemade pizza, I steam the bell peppers and blend it in the pizza sauce.
Oh, okay.
That way they're getting...
And then they won't take it out.
Then they can't take it out. They don't even know it's in there.
A lot of our experience growing up is that we're never really introduced to food as much. If we look back on one of our eating experience, we're not foods. And we have to train our palate to get used to food, get used to the flavors of foods. All right. So here we have some rosemary.
Love
Let's go
rosemary.
and de-leaf those.
So we've got some of the bell peppers you cut in nice big chunks, and
Yes.
some you cut in teeny tiny little cubes.
Yeah, because we want it to have that crunch from the sweet peppers. Again, we want it to get used to the flavors. To be honest, when you get used to the flavors, the small one will create a body that would blend in everything. The big ones will give you a crunch. So again, getting used to the flavors as we go along.
I like this.
All right, so there we have those. So we're going to use some.
Did you know that rosemary is excellent for migraines? If you suffer from headaches and migraines, introducing rosemary
Would be a thing. Whoa,
is really beneficial. The aroma Something about the essential oils in the rosemary
Yeah.
helps with migraines. It also helps with focus and mental clarity.
Food does have an emotional effect on you, just like you were explaining about the rosemary. Once you're cooking, and rosemary and different flavors, once you start to saute it when you're cooking, that aroma is going to rise and you're going to have that emotional effect.
You ever notice that when you are in a good mood or cooking for someone you love, your food tastes different?
When you're in a good mood, your meals definitely come out much better. Much better.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to start
I
with
can
the
start
grilling.
grilling now?
Yes, you're going to start with the
Alright.
grilling.
So I'm actually going to spray with a little bit of this non-stick olive oil.
Definitely.
Just a quick, yeah. Sizzle.
So we're trying to caramelize the bottom. 1, keeping all the juices. 2, sweeten the fruits or the veggies. All right.
So when you're grilling your veggies, you want to keep them kind of separate because they are going to give off a little moisture and you don't want that to make them soggy. So just like Kush was saying, we want them caramelized. So we want them a little space in between them so that they can
Okay.
not get
so
soggy.
guys, so while Natalie is doing that, we're going to start our fonio. More pumpkin seed oil.
I've never used Fonio before, ever.
Oh, well,
so I'm
yeah.
really excited that you're using it.
Yeah, many people, it's really new to a lot of people. It's one of those grain that, because it hasn't been genetically modified, it's not popular in the Western Hemisphere. So because it's not genetically modified, it's mostly, there are few places you can find it in the West. Few places you can find it. All right.
But you can find it here at the Life Store.
All right, here we go. So our oil is ready, our pot is ready, and we start off with our seasoning. So our rosemary, all right. Onion. Jelof.
That sounds so good.
Just saute it for about 2-3 minutes until it starts to get glossy. So once the vegetables start to get glossy, then you know you're ready to add everything else.
Kush, how do I know when it's time to turn my vegetables?
When it's ready?
How do I know when it's time to turn them?
Okay, when it's ready to turn, you might want to see some juices
Coming up
around
on-
the edge.
yeah,
so that
okay.
they come out, and then you'll know it's time to turn. Alright. Oh, listen, you see coming up, that's liquid, and we want that liquid to be back in the pot. So we're going to cover up.
Cover?
So we can stop the evaporation.
There you go.
Alright. There we go. Alright, so while that's steaming or sauteing, we're going to give it about a minute or 2. We have our grilled veggies going along. Fonio cooks like couscous, so you just need a cup of fonio to about 3 cups of water. So we could always use that ratio, a 3-to-1 ratio. Alright. There we go.
This smells good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I've never grilled tomatoes.
Alright, so we're going to add some
Very
color and some
excited
other spices to our dish. So once we have, you can see it started to glass, our tomatoes start to get soft. Alright.
I'm being very precise with the
So-
turning of the snow peas. What was that you just added in there?
That's alright, so we just started. So we just started with some Himalayan pink salt. We have some cayenne. Again, heat is very important to this dish. Then we have our smoked paprika. Add to the color, and again, the smoke gives a much richer and deeper flavor. Alright, we need about 3 cups of water.
3 cups of water.
Yes.
Well, here's 1.
Perfect. Alright, dry cilantro. Heavy flavor. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to allow this to simmer a little. So about 2-3 minutes. Have that simmer a little. Alright, it's beautiful. So we're going to deglaze our flat grill, getting the flavors up off the grill. So here
I'm
we
just
go.
going to drizzle some water.
Just a little water.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Wow. Whoa, steamy. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna pick up these veggies.
Yes, I'm gonna get that off.
And put them back in our plate.
All right, gentle.
Gentle.
Yeah, it's gonna be something they say. Want it as gentle as possible. Perfect. Yes. Beautiful. So while Natalie is doing that, we're going to add some more fresh herbs to our Jelof.
And Kush said I am to cover them.
Yes. What you want to do is maintain the heat and also continue steaming. So there's 3 different type of vegetables that we grilled a while ago. So we have carrot, tomatoes, onions, and small peas. 4. Now all these have different textures, so all cook at a different time or a different speed. So once we put it down there, then we get everything back on the same level. All right.
Makes sense.
All right. So we add in some fresh dill.
Yes.
So here we go. Adding some fresh dill again. Not at the beginning. We want to maintain the freshness of the dill, so we add it like as we're going to add the fonio. All right. So here we go. Beautiful. And remember, guys, 3-to-1 ratio. So we had 2 to help cook the tomatoes and bring it down to the stock. Then we're going to add our additional 3. That's it. Nice. And remember, I said it's like couscous. So don't worry about how it looks in the container.
I need to give you
It
another.
is going to swell. It's going to swell up on you. And plus you want it, because it's a pilaf, it's a Jelof, sorry, it's a Jelof, you want it to be moist. You want it to be almost like what's a big steak can give you where Jamaica rice and peas. Remember rice and peas used to be like a cake that we used to make. That's what we're doing. Alright? So set this among. Alright, so we're 3-to-1. So, heat is important. We saute on medium. Once you add your fonio, you turn it to low. Then we cover very quick. And then we allow that to simmer on low for about 2 minutes. Then we turn the heat off and we allow it for about 5 to 10 minutes to absorb the flavor and to swell.
I am so hungry just from smelling this. I'm excited.
All right.
I'm very excited. I'm very hungry because it smells amazing.
Again, garnish. Everybody garnishes like the topping. The color of the dish is the garnish. So you just want to layer these.
Kush, where you learned to cook?
My first cooking experience was, I think, when I was probably 9. But outside that, I've been working in restaurants from as long as I can remember. I worked in the hotel industry for a few years. I worked in a couple of vegan restaurants for a few years. So, it's really it was a passion of mine. I can remember always wanting to cook. From as long as I can remember, it's only 2 things I wanted to do in life. Cooking is one of them. So, it's been basically all my life I've been cooking.
And you look like you're lining it up for like a mainstay over here. Like, so pretty. So when you're doing this at home, it may not look as beautiful as Kush is making it look.
Our garnish is not just garnish, it's supposed to be a part of our meal. So grill, fresh, supposed to give you a combination of flavors while we go along, alright?
Gotcha.
Alright, there we go. So here we have our fonio. I remember, guys, even though I was letting you guys know earlier that our fonio cooks similar, just the same as couscous. One of the major difference with fonio is that it's gluten-free. Alright, so that's the difference between couscous and fonio. Couscous is a byproduct or the waste product of wheat or pasta. This now is a grain, so it's completely gluten-free and excellent. I think, bodybuilders, if you're working or going to the gym, these are excellent as well. Alright, again, guys, just a part of the garnish. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Alright, so what we're doing is get one thing ready. Alright, let's get something ready.
I'm learning.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful.
Let's see. it stands up.
Oh my goodness.
And
This looks amazing, Kush.
just add those. Beautiful.
Wow.
Alright. There we have it.
This looks amazing. Let's show the people what it looks like. You should be holding it. I did nothing. I just I just stood by and watched.
Simple. Yeah, it's very, very, very,
It was
very
very
easy to
simple,
do.
yeah.
Very, very simple.
This
very,
looks
very
like
simple.
something I could make at home.
Of course, and it makes your time in the kitchen a lot more fun. A lot more fun. Yeah, the flavors are amazing.
Thanks so much for watching Cooking for Life. This has been us using Fonio to create with the amazing
Jelof.
Kush,
Okay,
our
thank
Jelof,
you.
and roasted vegetables. Thank you so much for teaching me how to use this grain.
It was my pleasure being here, Natalie. Thank you for having us.
And you guys are going to want to watch the next episode where we're going to make the dessert that goes along with this awesome meal. So peace and love till the next time.